All right, I want to say hello, everybody. Welcome to another video. How are you guys doing? Got my microphone over here, and I don't really want to be. I want this to be clear enough when I'm talking. I don't want it to be too quiet or too loud or whatever. But it is what it is. It's a rough edit. Okay, I'm just eating some food here, some dumplings, as I say, and yeah. Look, man. In this particular video, please excuse me for eating and not looking at the camera over there. Sorry, but I want to talk about something. Okay. I want to mention something. I want to say that, and if you're listening, if you hear me out, I'm 41 years of age in this video almost. A couple of months, probably less than that. Less than 2 months away, and I'm going to be 41. But a month and a half, just over that, I'm going to be 41 years of age, right? Now, to me, 40 is a big age. It is a flipping big age. It's not yet 50, but it's not 20 and it's not 30. It's half of 80. Now, have you got some people dying at the age of 50, 60, 70, whatever, as well, sometimes. All ages it can happen, but you've got to value your life. Now, one day, I may live till 90 or 100, and I hope I do. I really hope I do, because I love life. Now, I believe in, well, everybody has their own lives. Live and let live. People going around in this world, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm me and I understand myself. Right. I see time slipping away. I see the time passing me so fast, the years, tens of years, so fast, like it's nothing almost. From the age of 20, 22-ish, I'll say, I left my home country when I was 22 to move to another country far across the world. I learned a totally different language and just totally changed my whole environment. So I speak another language every day now. I speak a totally different language. Not even English, all day, every day. I'm married to a native of the country. It's an Oriental country in East Asia. It doesn't matter specifically. I'm just trying to say this to let you see, right, the kind of point. I've seen a lot, and I've been through a lot. And the last, let's say, 18 years, okay, have gone so fast. So fast. I became a teacher, just trying to survive, because work to me, if it's not your passion, if it's not your hobby, your passion, then there's nothing meaningful about it. It's just for money, only to survive. So I do what I do. I do my best, but it's just for survival. And I'm a very patient person, very calm person. I've lost my temper. I've done little silly things and thrown tantrums and little temper tantrums here and there. Yeah. But it's nothing compared to the broad scale of things of what's going on in the world. And sometimes you see young people that make mistakes. It happens all the time. And there's a lot of young people in their 20s or whatever, 18, let's say 25-year-olds or whatever age. But there are people in their early 20s, 20, and there's sometimes you get people that just like, they've got a lot to learn about life, about their own lives, their experiences in life, what they're going through, and the whole journey of their own life. They say with age grows wisdom. And it's true, but it's like it's your own experience too. It's like you learn from the world around you, and this, but like all situations and experiences are different, and you are who you are. And you learn ultimately about yourself. You learn ultimately about your life in that regard, in regards to yourself. Everything you learn about the world ultimately is in regards to yourself. That's what it is. There's no other way of saying it. But in relation to the world. Now, what is this relation? Is it a connection or a reflection or a complaining and a rejection? This is the thing. Respectance and acceptance. I would say not expect. I said accept. Sorry, yeah, in every aspect. So what I'm trying to say is that you just try to learn as you go along, and it could be much better. It doesn't have to all be hell and exhausting, I'd say. Now, what I want to say in this video is, I've always been respectful to people of all backgrounds since I was young. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but since I was young, I've never gone out of my way to try to control people, point people in the right direction, even give them like constructive criticism or any of that. I look at people like they're going to learn on their own. I'll share my ideas, like I'm sharing my ideas in these videos, but it doesn't mean that I'm putting it out there and people need to take it or accept it. No, I'm putting it out there in that it may help someone. It's like a shop. You put all the goods in your shop when you first open your shop. You don't know for sure which ones are going to sell well or not. But not for me. It's that so that I benefit, yes, from living in a world with people that are more positive. So if you take what I've said, if there's someone out there, even one person who's been, motivated to do better or understand something more or want to listen to themselves more or disagree with something I say even, and they want to do something a more better way, maybe a more positive way, it gives me a chance. I'm opening up doors and helping that. So like, it's a game of ball, chucking ball back and forth, playing. So it's like you might give me a better idea back even. But we have to, as living beings, our heart keeps beating, and we keep, this energy, this vibration, this energy going out, and then the energy received. It's like it's just constant. That's what it is, So ultimately, when I see younger people, let's say in their 20s, that are so stressed out, I just feel so sad to see it. And all through my life, I've heard of older people saying, you need to respect older people, and that. Not me, but they say it to people. They say you should respect people, and you should see because older people have been through so much. But as I'm gradually, slowly, like getting older, too quickly, I'd say, I'm, as I say now, what's the word? What's the number? I'm already 41 almost. I was, as I say, flipping, I went through my 30s and now I'm almost 41. And it's like in this video, in the future, I will look back on this video and see, like when I'm 51 or 61, that's so unbelievably scary to think. Because I've been making videos since I was like 22. Yeah, I've been making a lot of videos of me for all my life, dedicated from all these years on YouTube since it first came out, more or less, 2007 and then 2008, just making videos and sharing, like documenting my life, not every aspect of my life, but like just sharing my thoughts, sharing my creations, basically. Positive viewpoints. Oh, wow, I've been sharing for 20 years, almost 18 years. I've been sharing positive messages. And I haven't got that many subscribers, probably got less than 10 on multiple channels for the last 18 years, because that's the way the algorithms work and that's the way oppression works. So, but what I'm going to say is, yeah, because hold on, I'm eating, sorry. But like, I'm using my little bit of time here before I go out. This is real life. It's nothing fancy. This webcam's not the best quality, right? But got my bed there. Busy yesterday, and I've had what sleep I could last night. I need to go out. These are real lives of real people. And I'm making this here. I don't have to. I'm not going to get anything from this. Probably won't even get any views. But I'm doing this in the hope of putting some good out there. And I'm happy to share. You can only help or feed those that want to be helped or fed. And what I have to offer is not all bad and it's not all good. It's not all suitable and it may not all be unsuitable. So we can all be humble and see that. We can benefit from each other. We don't have to listen. We don't have to think that listening is following either. But it hurts me, it upsets me a little bit to see so many young people. My advice would be, I'd say to people in their 20s and stuff, and young adults, that you've got so much ahead of you. And it doesn't hurt. Sorry, it doesn't help. It does hurt, okay? It doesn't help to try to control everybody and everything and everyone. Don't be so hasty. What's the word in such a haste? Calm down. Take your time. You have time. You really do. And although you may not see everything clearly now, and although there may not be so much readily available for you to be able to process and know what it means and that right now, you are you and everybody's who they are. And I'm someone who's 41 and I was once 22 also. It's unbelievable to think that I could be parents to some of these people, the age difference. And it feels like yesterday that I was 22, almost. And I've learned so much and I've gained so much. And I really am going to say this. Please, if you can, please do show some respect. Try to respect those that are older than you. Because we, generation after generation, you will be my age. Maybe when you're 30, not even 40, but you may have kids, and they're going to grow up the same way. And they're going to, and you're going to be the older one. So hold on, everybody. Be youthfully wise. We do learn and gain wisdom about life with our age. But this wisdom is through a journey of learning. We learn today. What you learn today, even a little thing today or this week, is going to be something that's part of your learning journey, whether or not you remember what you learned or even use it or whatever. But you may or you may not, but it's part of you and it may really impact your life on the journey ahead. And 10 years later, 20 years later, that's part of you, part of your wisdom and experience of learning. It really is. An old man or an old wise man, or woman who's really got and gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge and experience and information, that has come from accumulation and study and experience and having to accept truths and looking at the world around them and be humbling yourself sometimes, learning from others sometimes too, but just looking, not rejecting the self and not trying to control the world. So in that way, you are building it up and you're filling your bags with free goods. You could a special deal at the supermarket, where you're getting so much on offer. These are the days of your real lives. Real lives. It's okay trying to be part of something, but you cannot lose yourself as a what's the word? What's the word? As a you can't what's the word? You know what I mean? You can't just give up yourself for that. I'm thinking of a word. I can't think of the word. You know the word forfeit. Well, not forfeit. You can't. You know what I mean? Like just give up yourself. Just let. There's a word I can't think of. You can't just let it go. I can't think of the damn word now. Hold on. But yeah, you can't just let it go. You let yourself go and fade away to nothing. To make this life be very big, bright, strong, and full of power and fullness. Not ego, but like strength and power. You need to become small and quiet, open and accepting of all that is good in the world, and rejecting all that's negative, including if you reject like bullying and slavery and all the bad stuff, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't be mingling with that and trying to become part of such a system. Be humble and learn. You don't have to follow people's words either, who are your age or younger than you or older than you or any age. Man or woman, anybody. Doesn't matter how much money they've got, how much experience they have, or how much they know about you or think they know about you. It's always a new moment and a new day for you. This is your life. Not just motivational talk. I'm not just being positive for the sake of it because I've got this. I'm in the mode today. This is real truth. We all learn from our mistakes. I've got far to go. Hopefully. That says a lot, right? Hopefully. Let's learn. Let's learn together by really learning in ourselves. Thank you. Take care. Nice dumplings. They're great.